On today's episode of the Searching for Maximum Flavor podcast, we were enamored with the incredibly talented and well-traveled Gabby B. This Brazilian pop artist has captivated millions online with her talent, from her amazing belly dancing skills to her confident lyrics. But did you know she also speaks 3 languages and wrote a children's book?
The book is also for kids. I like to go to schools and talk to kids about bullying, that I was bullied, but now look at me.
Her dynamic food palette and wildly fun personality had me floored. So join me as I welcome Gabby B to the show. Hi, Gabby B. Welcome to the Searching for Maximum Flavor podcast. I am so excited to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
I gotta know, what inspired this ultra successful career at such a young age?
Well, what inspired me the most is my parents. My mom, growing up, both my parents were entertainers. My mom was a samba dancer and my dad, capoeirista, which is a Brazilian martial art. He's a master at it. So like growing up, I would always go with them everywhere. They wouldn't allow me to be with a babysitter because they didn't trust babysitters. We've watched many horror movies, so that's one reason.
So you were by their side
all the time, watching
witnessing
them perform.
the rhythm.
Yes, like dancing and martial arts. I was a part of it my whole life. And my mom used to write songs all the time. So like that inspired me to be like an artist nowadays. I just love entertainment in general.
Do you remember or recall like what age was it that you were like, this is absolutely what I want to do? Because there's a difference between admiring a craft, but knowing that you really want to do this.
So it's so hard because it's like art in general, it has always been a part of me. Like at first I wanted to be a drawing artist because I used to love drawing a lot. And then suddenly I was like, oh my God, I'm really into acting. I love Hannah Montana. I want to be like her. You know, I'm going to be on Disney and stuff. And then it got into like, but I've always sang and danced my whole life. But it was never like something that I thought, oh, is that really realistic for me to be? Because it's such a hard career. Right. You have to be so dedicated, but also not only that, you have to like invest. And it's this whole thing. And like with the team that I have now, I'm able to be an artist. And that makes me so happy because this is what I want to do. And I want to inspire other people to do the same.
That's so awesome. Growing up, now let's go to your home. Your family table, family dinner, who's cooking, what's on the table, and what's your favorite part of all of this?
My dad is the cooker. My mom hates cooking. Okay. She never likes cooking. She's just like, whatever, let's buy something or something. But my dad is the cooker. He is really good. I love his food. Him and my grandma too, like when she makes food. It's always rice. Brown beans is our thing for Brazilian. It's usually brown beans. When it's black beans, it's usually feijoada. Feijoada is a really popular, famous Brazilian food, and it has a really amazing history behind it too, which I would like to talk about that a little bit. Yeah. Because like feijoada is such a thing that we do in like parties, Brazilian parties and stuff, but it came from the slaveries, like in Brazil, the slaves, and what they would do is like the rich people would never eat what a feijoada has. Feijoada is beans with bacon. It's mixed with like pork stuff, like it's just a bunch of things in one pot. But those were things that rich people, the whites and the owners and everything would not eat. So at all of those food, they would give the slaves would give it to themselves and eat those things.
Slow cook it.
And the rich people would always be like, why are they like so strong and like healthy and everything? It's because they've been eating like feijoada, which is a really good food. And my dad actually just told me this the other day, the story. I didn't even know the history about it. And I'm like, that's amazing. Like that's really good to know, because also my family, I have a history of that. Like my great grandma was actually a slave, so it's really upsetting, but it's also something part of my family. And even capoeira has a story like that. So like I just love history behind the my culture and everything.
Yeah, I love history behind dishes because so many of the iconic recipes that we still have, you know, to this day, there's this story behind it. There's a purpose. There's a reason.
Yeah.
And I
and now everyone eats feijoada. It's like a popular thing. So I love that story. And also one of my favorites is churrasco. Churrasco is like a barbecue. It's also a steak. I don't know if you heard about the steak, but in Brazilian culture, what I love to do with my family is we all meet in one house. Doors are open. We talk loud. We laugh loud, and they're grilling meat, steak, pork, chicken, everything, and they put it in the grill and stuff like that. And then like we're all talking, and then they put it in a plate. They put the meats in the plate, and they go around, and then they serve like you grab the steak, you eat it like an appetizer, whatever. But then when the rice and the beans are ready, they put it out, and like everyone just serves themselves and grab what
And these are the brown beans or black beans?
Usually brown beans, but if it's feijoada, it's black beans. We do it with black beans. So like everyone just grabs what they want. There's salad, there's everything on the table, and then we're talking loud. We sit on this chair. It's like very informal, but I love it that way. It's like
you don't need a reason to celebrate, right? Other than being alive.
No, we're just happy to be there with each other and laughing loud and talking about everything. And eating. We love to eat a lot. Oh my gosh. Like you have churrasco in the morning, and then you have churrasco at night, and it's just like it's always a thing. Yeah. Like, oh my gosh, because I was just in Brazil now, like visiting I just met my grandma for the first time since I haven't been back in forever. Yeah, so my grandma from my dad's side. So it was a really special moment. Everybody came. I met a lot of my first cousins and everything, and we did a big churrasco, which was like the best weekend ever with food. And like the food is always just so amazing. I love it.
Thank you so much for sharing your passion for your Brazilian culture, the food. I mean, the way that you talk about these ingredients and the celebration amongst, your family and friends, it transmits. I really want to go to Brazil now. I can't wait to get back home and cook a feijoada. But tell me about the passion behind the music. What has inspired you besides your parents, besides your family? Who in the music industry inspires you, or are you inspired by, adventures, trips? I mean, what inspires Gabby?
I think music is like a world language. When you can't speak something, sometimes I can't get my words across, but through music, you get your word across, and it's another way of talking. Even dancing is another way of talking, and it's like painting, but with your body, with your voice, and I just love that form of art. I'm such a fan of it, and I think it inspires a lot of people. There's different songs that like connects with you so much. Like if you're upset, I love to listen to Mariah Carey when I'm upset, or like Christina Aguilera, like her most depressing songs ever. Or when I want to be like sexy and I want to feel like confident and woman empowerment, I love to listen to Britney Spears, the OG, the 2000s Britney Spears. I'm a big fan of her. And Beyonce. I just love those types of entertainment. Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, like those are my
all
vibes.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah, the entertainers. But there's always two sides of me. There's the kid side where I love Disney and I love Mariah, and I'm just like want to be in my feels and that vibe. But then there's that other part where I want to be like, oh, yeah, I'm on top of the world and I'm that chick and all of that, like
there's so many parts of you. It's exciting. Yeah. It's inspiring. What else are you doing? I mean, I know you're big on women empowerment.
Yes.
What really else? Big. Tell me what other projects you're working
on. So I'm working right now. Since I'm Brazilian, Latin, I'm working on more Latin-based music. Before it was more pop. Okay. But now I'm trying to get more into the Latin community. I'm learning Spanish. I know how to sing in Spanish, but speak it is a little more different than singing it. So I'm learning that, and I'm trying to do reggaeton and more Brazilian funk, which is like so me. I love every song that's like you know, like that hard beat. I love it. So I'm doing more projects like that, but I'm also working on an EP at the time that's going to show two sides of me. So it's called Fire and Ice. And basically the fire is going to be more like woman empowerment, more I'm here, I'm like, you know, dancing and I'm having fun. And then the other side with Ice is more my story and like things that I've been through because I've been bullied. So like I want to talk about that for people to relate to. And I also have kid fans, so I like to make them feel inclusive with those type of songs. So I'm trying to be both, but like in a smart way, you know. So yeah, I also have a kids book that's random, but I do for
it's
the
random
kids.
but it's cool.
Yeah, it kind of goes with my song One Too Many, which is a ballad song. It's my first ballad song I've done. I mean, I've done another one, but that one's like my first bully type of song about bullying. And the book is also for that, for kids. I like to go to schools and talk to kids about bullying, that I was bullied, but now look at me. I'm doing all of these things.
Why were you bullied?
Everywhere.
But why?
For so many different reasons. Like there would be reasons of like my looks. There would be racists. There would be physical bullying. Like, you know, the person just doesn't like you for whatever reason and, you know, pushes your hair and pulls you and scratches you.
Yeah.
Like things like that. Or like when you get to high school and you get more of that sensitive topic about, you know, that show 13 Reasons Why. So a lot of that, if you've seen that show,
I have, yeah.
I've gone through so many things that girl has, like in high school. It's been so bad. Like I've gone through, it was like so bad to the point where I had to homeschool myself. Like I had to do homeschooling. Yeah, it was like really bad. So like I like to talk to people about that. And
that's incredible that you're using your platform to speak on it. And if it's relatable enough, this will help people. Yeah. So thank you for doing that. That's very big.
Yeah. And that's why I'm big on like, you know, talking to kids, but also being a woman empowerment person where I'm like, yeah, like I work hard on myself. And I think it's important for women to know that, you know, they're loved and they can do what they want to do. And I'm also into Barbie. So Barbie represents being who you want to be and doing what you want to do. So I love that.
That's amazing. But to be this amazing takes a lot of work. And I know it takes a lot of challenge. Or you've probably faced a lot of challenges. Can you share a couple of these challenges?
Yeah. Well, you know, in school, it would always be like either women hating on you because you have like they have a crush on this guy that you're best friends with. You know, I would always have guy friends, but it would strictly only be guy friends. But it would always lead to a big drama. Oh, I'm gonna punch you. Like I'm laughing now, but it was crazy bad. Or, you know, guys starting off rumors about you and then you're being called a slut, a whore, and you didn't do anything, but all these rumors are going around you. I've had 10 rumors about me in high school before and they were all not true. It was always like that.
So you had to create thick skin to survive.
Yeah, I did. And I think through music is like really strong because, you know, all of these women and men, like they sing about what they want to sing about and they're on top of it. You know, they got fans and everything. And I think that's why they have fans. It's because they're so confident and the fans want to be that person. And I want to show these people like that they can be who they want to be and be strong. And like, you know, you go through a lot of ups and downs.
So where do you pull from? Where do you pull from to persevere in this? I mean, there's a lot of competition in this industry. It's much like chefs.
Oh my gosh.
The restaurant industry, there's a restaurant around every corner. Where do you pull from?
I think it's important to support other people. Like I think everyone has a room to succeed. I don't think like I should be jealous that this person is like doing kind of similar things as me. I think her success, I wish her the best, but I'm going to do me. And I think that's what you should focus on, doing what you think is best for your brand and grow yourself, not just be like looking at this person and being, oh, that like I don't want her to succeed. I'm going to do everything in my power for her not to succeed. No, focus on yourself and then do what you need to do. I think there's space for everyone to succeed and stuff.
Only you can be you.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my message.
So you've been to many fantastic places, France, Brazil, Canada, now here. What's been your greatest adventure?
Oh my gosh. Oh, there's so many different directions for that.
It could be anything. It could be a place. It could be an experience. It could, could be a conversation.
I love Disney.
Who doesn't, right?
Yeah. I mean, I love even though I'm like 23, I'm still a child and I love everything like to do with fun, like, roller coasters and I don't know if that's where you were going, but my brain
greatest adventure, wherever your mind goes. When you think the word adventure, wherever your mind goes, that's the right answer.
Yeah, I think of Universal. I think of Disney. I love Florida. Florida's great. It's got palm trees. That's the first thing I wanted to see when I came here is palm trees.
Palm trees.
I wanted to hug one. I was like, okay, because we drove all the way from Massachusetts to here when we were moving. And the reason why I moved from Massachusetts was because of bullying. So like that was the reason why I ever came to Florida. And I thought, and if you think about it, it's really bad situation, but it brought me to being a music artist. If I never came to Florida, I would have probably never been in the situation I am now and succeeding in what I want to do. So like I always think about, there's always the downfalls, but I think it's important for us to experience that because then it leads us to good stuff.
From a 1 to a 10, how adventurous do you think you are?
Oh, I think I'm like an 11.
Oh, an 11.
I'm a fun person. Well, I love to have fun even by myself. Like I don't need people to have fun. Sometimes I'm in my room and I put on a Brazilian version of Barney. This is probably embarrassing, but like I love to just be a kid sometimes. And I start jumping and I'm like, yeah. I love you.
That is great. That is
and
awesome.
No one ever sees that part of me. All they see is me as this woman
now they know.
With the rhinestone bras. Oh yeah, and doing the belly dance. But I was such a kid.
That is so awesome.
Yeah.
We talked about fun. We talked about adventure. We talked about food, your love for your culture. We talked about adventure.
Yeah.
Are you ready to go on an adventure with me?
Oh my God, I am.
Have
I'm
you
excited.
ever been blindfolded?
No.
Well, you're going to be blindfolded now.
Oh my God, I'm excited.
Okay, so you're going to place your hands right in front of you, gently on the table. Okay, and you're going to make your way till you feel a plate. There you go. Perfect. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is lift that plate gently, about 6 inches towards our nose, okay, so that you can smell the aromas in that dish. You can get a little closer, okay, and if you're picking up anything, any aromas that are familiar.
I smell like vegetable.
Vegetable, okay.
I don't know if I'm going to be right at this. I've never smelled food. I mean, I've smelled food but by looking at them, but this is different.
It should be different. See, dark dining is inspired by the fact that we eat with our eyes, really. 80% of our dining experience is really sufficed by the sense of sight.
This is so different.
Yes.
How can you tell? It's so...
Okay, so
I definitely smell food.
You smell food. You said you smelled vegetables?
I think I smell vegetable.
Okay. Now you're going to place that dish down gently. Okay, perfect. Okay, and now you're going to work your way with your 2 hands inward towards the center of the plate. We're going to use the sense of touch now. Okay.
Oh my God, touching the food?
Touching the food.
I hope it's not moisty.
There you go.
That's it. That felt like a chicken.
Okay.
I think.
So exactly what you're doing. You're going to touch.
Cold.
Touch. Yep. Keep touching.
Oh my God, this is so weird. It feels like a human body.
Oh, oh gosh. Okay. There are multiple elements on this dish, so you're going to keep going.
What the heck? What is this?
Okay. Keep going. Use your right hand. Now you're going to use
It's so fun. What is this? Okay.
Oh, there you go. Something else. Uh-huh.
This is hard. This feels like, I would say chips, but I think it may be a bread. Like a really hard bread. Maybe.
Okay.
Ah! What is that? That felt gooey. Okay.
Okay. So now we are going to, on your right hand, about 6 inches to your right, you're going to feel your way across the table till you touch a fork. Yep. Okay. See, I love how people don't make mistakes. You're blindfolded and all, but you knew exactly where things were.
Weird. I don't.
Yeah. Okay. So now you're going to kind of fork your way around the plate and try to break a piece of that stuff that you touched. Yep, you did very good.
Wait, do I need my knife?
Nope, not really. Okay, there you go. Now,
oh my gosh, did I grab it?
You grabbed, yep, and you can touch it just like that. Yep. Now you're gonna bring it towards your mouth, and you're gonna taste it.
What does that smell like? I don't know.
No, take it all in.
Oh,
there you go. What are you tasting?
There's familiarity, but I can't put my finger on it.
Is it sweet? Is it spicy? Is it
it's
salty?
Mm-hmm. It's salty. Oh, I think I taste onions or garlic. Onions or garlic.
I know you love garlic.
I love garlic. And I love onions.
Okay.
It's gooey. It's got a really good flavor. But I can't tell what it is. This is definitely not chicken.
Not chicken, but you thought you smelled chicken, right?
I thought I smelled chicken. There's a crunchy thing in there.
Okay, now there's another element on this dish. So, yes, exactly. So I want you to take a forkful, exactly what you did.
This smells like a bread.
Okay.
Oh, do I poke it with the fork?
Not the bread, but you're going to poke the actual ingredient just like you did before, and you're going to try to place it into what's in your, exactly like that. See, this is muscle memory. We're going to try again because it's got to land.
Yeah, I don't know if it landed.
Okay, scrape that off. Now take a bite. There you go. Okay. What's familiar there? What are you tasting? Is it texture first? Is it flavor?
Cheese.
Cream cheese.
I think. That tastes like cream cheese.
So tartness?
Like cheesy. No, creamy.
Creamy.
Not cheesy.
Any guesses?
This is tough. This is really tough. But it's so good. Oh my god, this is harder than I thought. But this is really good.
Okay, are you ready to see it now?
I am. Wait, I don't have to guess it, right?
Well,
I mean, even if I did, I don't know.
You're guessing cream cheese, you said chicken, you said bread.
For some reason, this tastes like something maybe in France. I don't know if it tastes like something.
Wow, I'm so impressed with what you just said.
It does have like that something like from France or something.
Something like from France.
This is a bread because, like, typical French food is usually with bread, and then there's like something on the side that you put it on. But I don't know. Do I take off my mask?
Yep. You have described this very, very, very well.
Oh, it's so good. The I don't know if it's cream cheese, but it's very creamy.
It's not cream cheese.
Oh
but
my gosh.
It is steak tartare.
Oh.
And so I gotta say, I love.
Wow, it's bright here.
Yeah. I
This is
love
so
that you said
good.
chicken because the toasted buttered brioche is reminiscent of fried chicken. So the first aroma that you got was spot on.
This is not beans, is it?
No, it's steak tartare.
Oh,
It's
that's what
filet
I
mignon.
thought. Because
It's
it looks
raw.
like beans.
Raw beef, garlic, onions, Dijon mustard,
I think I've had
truffle.
something like this before. I just didn't remember
in
the name.
France is a staple.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Okay,
I
so
love it. Can I
it's
finish it?
beef in a different form. It's instead of being like, a steak that's cooked medium or cooked
Mhm.
well or over a fire, this is raw beef with a ton of flavor. But if you
Wow.
were seeing this right from the get, you'd know it's raw.
I would know.
Yeah. So you
I
were
would
able.
definitely know it was French food. I just didn't
Yeah.
remember the name.
So
Wow.
what'd you think of our little foodie adventure?
Oh my God, it's so good, but it's so hard to guess.
Yeah.
I would not be able to guess.
Well, you
I
threw
knew I
left
tasted
field.
the green thing. I just didn't know what the name was.
Parsley. You threw me out into left field when you said cream cheese. I'm like, But the creaminess,
Why
that's
did I taste the cream cheese?
that comes from the richness of the quail egg that was on top. There's a quail egg on top that's kind of like the emulsifier. It brings everything
It
together.
wasn't white, right?
What do you mean?
Like
No
the
white.
color wasn't white.
No, it's a little quail egg. Looks
Because
like
it tasted like it was white. Like, cream cheese.
Yep. Are you ready for
reason.
round 2?
Sure. That smells like pizza.
Ooh, pizza. I will say
I like that bready garlic smell.
you could smell bread and garlic here.
Well, because it tastes like, it smells like pizza
Uh-huh.
to me. And I think I smell garlic, but I could be so wrong right now.
No. I'm so excited for you to actually try this because this is one of our most famous dishes at my restaurant, Chef Adrianne. So, and we haven't done this on the show before.
Ooh, it's a bowl.
Yes. Well, you're already on step 1, which is bringing the dish to your nose. Here we go. Slowly, gently. Yeah. Perfect. Any new smells coming at you? We said pizza. We said garlic.
It might be soup.
Soup.
Well, since it's a bowl and it's kind of heavy,
Okay.
I don't know. No, it might not be soup.
Okay.
It smells Italian.
Smells Italian. Okay.
Smells Italian.
Now we're going to do the same thing that we did in our first dish, which is feel our way. So feel your way inward. Touch the plate first on the outside and now go inward. Yep. Just like that.
Oh,
Keep
it's
going.
warm.
Uh-huh.
This part's hard.
Okay.
Huh. This part is to eat. Feels like very hard. Like
Okay.
a chocolate bar.
A chocolate bar.
Oh my God. It feels like a bone. No.
Okay.
No, a bone would be a lot harder than this. Oh
Keep
my gosh,
going.
wait.
Keep going. You can move. You can pull.
There's
you
a
can.
leaf,
Okay.
I think. Ooh, squishy again. Oh, very squishy.
Very squishy. Okay.
Oh my God, that is so squishy.
Anything that's familiar here.
I don't know. This is really hard. Without seeing it is really tough.
Can you guess what kind of anything this might be
anything.
now? Is it, you still think it's pizza?
No. This is not what's the thing? Touch. The touch is not pizza.
Mhm.
What the heck?
Mhm.
What is this? It kind of reminds me maybe it's like some sort of meat. Maybe it's well, this is like a bone. It really feels like a bone, but a really soft bone, like a bird bone.
A bird bone.
But it's definitely, I don't think it's the chicken or anything, but it definitely feels like, oh my gosh. Okay, that was gooey. What is this? Man, I cannot tell. Like I honestly, all I keep thinking about is pizza, but it doesn't like touch like pizza, and there's like these layers, and the inside is gooey, but then there's like this hard layer on the side.
Are you still smelling the same aromas?
I still keep smelling like Italian. Oh my God, this part's so gooey.
Okay,
It's
so
actually kind
now
of fun. It's like you know those green, those like mushy thing that you know the kids play with. It's like
slime.
yeah, like not slime, but like those, like this part definitely. Oh, there's a hard part in here.
Okay. All right, so now we're going to use our hands, or
Okay.
there's a fork to your right. There you go. You can fork something that's
Fork
on this,
something.
just like that. Yep. Fork and pull. Yes, you did great there. Now you're going to bring that up to your mouth. Take a bite. Smell. Yeah.
This is chicken.
Yeah. Yep.
It tastes like chicken.
Tastes like chicken? Okay.
Tastes like chicken. There's a sauce on here.
Are you still tasting like Italian?
No.
No, not Italian anymore?
No. I don't taste Italian. I taste chicken. It's very creamy.
Creamy chicken.
Creamy chicken. There's a sauce that I taste. I can't really say what it is.
Is it
But
spicy? Is it savory?
I
Is
don't think it's spicy, but it's very flavorful.
Okay.
This is a bone. Guys, it cannot be bitten. Is this the same thing? I don't even know. This is chicken.
Okay.
That is all I can think about.
All right. So if that's your final answer that it's
Wait.
chicken, oh, you're like, no, I'm not giving up yet.
Not giving up.
Yes.
Oh, that was cold.
Is that chicken?
This is not chicken. This is some type of vegetable.
Okay. What are you tasting?
Crunchy. I would say lettuce, but I can't because it's like mushier than lettuce. Unless it's like unless like you might have cooked it and it got mushy.
Okay.
Maybe spinach? No.
Okay.
No.
No.
Spinach is not this crunchy. I mean, maybe it is some type of leaf. I think it is some type of leaf. And it was like cooked.
Okay. Is that your final answer?
I think there's oil. Like an salad oil.
Okay.
But I cannot tell you where this is from. This is tough. Okay, I give up.
Okay, there's a napkin to your right. There you go. You touched it. All right. And then remove your mask and let's reveal the chicken.
Oh my God, is it not chicken?
Well, you're going to find out.
What the hell? Oh my gosh. Wow. Look at my fingers. Oh my gosh. I'm a disaster.
No, you did very well.
This is not chicken?
No, it's ossobuco, Italian braised beef shank. So you
Italian?
It is Italian. So it's a beef shank. Basically, it's the calf muscle of cattle. It's slow cooked, red wine, garlic,
I felt bone.
tomato. So when you said you smelled pizza, oregano, you were spot on, actually. The aroma is very similar.
So my smelling was better than my tasting because I obviously was so off. No. I knew it was some type of leaf. I still can't tell you what leaf
spinach.
This is.
It is spinach.
Oh, so it is spinach.
But we don't cook it to death, so we keep that nice little snap,
so
that crunch.
So that's why it's crunchy. Because I'm like, spinach is normally not this crunchy.
Right, because that's what you know.
Garlic.
That is what you know spinach to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you looked at it, you would have known it was.
You know what this kind of looks like? Vaca
What?
tolada. It's another Brazilian
Vaca
thing.
tolada?
Yeah, vaca tolada.
What is that?
I think it's with the same kind of meat. But it's like with this kind of meat, it's like they put in like in the little square. It's a little square, and then we mix it up with rice. It's basically just like a form of way of making steak or like this type of steak and stuff like that. This looks a lot like vaca tolada. Really good.
Really good.
But it's so funny how I thought this was chicken.
Yeah, you thought it was chicken. You said it was creamy.
It was creamy.
Oh, that's because it's slow cooked. Oh, I loved when you touched the bone and you were like, "This is a bird bone."
I'm like, this is a bone. Wait, what kind of meat is this?
Beef. Yeah.
Oh, so it's from a cow.
Yeah.
I was gonna say cow, but then I said bird. I don't know. I was thinking boy, not not English boy. that was in Portuguese. Not an actual boy. I don't even remember what boy is in English. But it's some type of animal.
That could be true.
Amazing.
So, what did you think of dark dining altogether? Would you do it again?
Oh my God, yeah. Wait, this is the end?
Well, no, not the end. I mean, we had a lot of fun. Actually, I want to keep on going. What do you think about doing hot takes? I got a few questions to ask you.
Hot takes? What's that?
Questions.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That sounds fun.
Morning showers are better than night showers.
And night showers. Good.
Men should not wear skinny jeans.
They should wear if they want to.
A British accent automatically makes you more attractive.
Potentially.
Going through your partner's phone is wrong.
It may be.
I'd rather go on vacation to the mountains than the beach.
Well, I like the beach, but I don't like the beach sand in my butt. And the mountain is kind of scary because then I could die. So I don't know.
Mountains or beach?
I'll go with sand in my butt.
Okay. Once a cheater, always a cheater.
Yes.
I'd rather live without TV than without music.
I like music. I like TV. I think I like music better.
Going out on a Saturday night is better than staying in.
I like staying in so much better.
Thank you. This was so much fun. You're a blast.
Thank you.
If I want to follow you, I want to know what you're up to next. Where can I find you?
So Instagram, TikTok, Gabby B _music. That's GABBY B _music. And my music is on Apple Music, Spotify as Gabby B, everywhere basically. And I have a website, so if you want to know more about me,
and we do.
Yeah, at www.gabbybmusic.com.
No, Gabby B, you were such a joy on this show.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining me. I had so much fun. I hope you did too.
Me too.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. The food was great.